Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Ninja Knight. Make sure you like the video, make sure you share the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Thank you. So here we have an image from No Pink Spandex, and this seems to be the alleged Wave 8 from the Power Rangers Lightning Collection series. We have Zeo Green, we have Lost Galaxy Red, we have SPD Pink, and we have Dino Thunder Blue. So 3 of these figures are brand new. We haven't seen them in the line before, but one of them is not, and I'm going to talk about that one in a few moments. But I'm very excited to see Zeo Green. We're starting to see much more of a build-up of that team. We have blue, we have red, we have gold, and now we have green. So we will, in my opinion, see yellow and pink pretty soon. We have SPD Pink after being revealed that we will have a Squad and B Squad blue. We have our Red Ranger from this, and we obviously have our Shadow Ranger, aka Doggy Kruger, from that line. I think you will see that team start to be formed quite quickly. I'm surprised that this isn't part of the 2-packs that they have talked about recently at Hasbro, particularly with the A Squad and B Squad. So I'm curious to see what they do with that one. And I think that might link into what I'm going to talk to about Lost Galaxy Red here. We have Dino Thunder Blue. This is a character that I'm very excited for. This was a character I was a big fan of in the show. Obviously, I have my qualms with this mold due to the paint not quite being as accurate to the show as I would like it to be, as shown on Dino Thunder Red. And as you know, these molds, these body molds, these books, if you will, are being reused again and again. So it's going to be no surprise to see what's essentially the Red Ranger be used then for the Blue Ranger with some minor alterations, obviously with the human head sculpt and the Ranger head sculpt in itself, with some possible weapons to come along with it. We have Dino Thunder White already, we have Dino Thunder Red, which is just seeing released now, and we're starting to see blue. So this to me is what we're seeing with John Warden. John Warden, who has come to Power Rangers. In my opinion, Power Rangers The Lightning Collection was a little bit in disarray. There seemed to be no real plan, no real idea of what people were doing. There seemed to be just figures being thrown out, and this kind of anthology idea seems to have caught up. John Warden is a big man in terms of wanting stuff to be in sequence, in order, and to complete teams really quickly. He has done that at Transformers. I believe he will do that very soon at Power Rangers. It was very obvious to see that at the Power Rangers panel, how in charge he was there, and how he was watching what was going on and then saying, look, we will look to complete teams as soon as we can. So I'm not surprised to see some of the members here, given the fact that Hasbro have started the majority of these teams. But there's one I'm actually very surprised to see. Now, we have just recently seen a re-release of the White Ranger, Tommy, and I think that that's fine once it's in a single pack. However, if this Lost Galaxy Red is coming out, that means then the 2-pack that we've already seen last year or the year before with the Psycho Red Ranger, what was the point in purchasing that pack? Now, I assume there are going to be some exclusive pieces that are going to be within that pack, because otherwise, why would we as fans buy another 2-pack again when it seems like it's very clear from Hasbro that they're going to release a single release and then release a 2-pack? Obviously, some of the paint is going to be different between each one, as we've seen with Lord Zed, and so that set was a little bit of an easier pill to swallow. However, if Lost Galaxy Red comes with all of the same things as he did with the Psycho Ranger 2-pack, it puts into my mind then, what's the point in waiting for a 2-pack when you can just wait and you can see it out and just get the single release? I'm sure an awful lot of fans now would probably be thinking the same thing, insofar as, why should I buy a 2-pack when I can just get a single release of this later on down the line? That would be the thinking that I would have on this. Obviously, they're trying to get this use out of this mold, and they're trying to get a popular character out there, and maybe some people did skip the 2-pack because they were not too interested in the Psycho Red. But to me, it's a little bit annoying, I would say, because you've already purchased Psycho Red, you've purchased Lost Galaxy Red. Now Psycho Red was in a 5-pack. Instead of having maybe green and silver in there, that the green one has not come over to Europe or anywhere else internationally. It's been a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, which was a mess in my opinion. And then you have characters then that are going to be popping up, prominent characters like this that were in a 2-pack, and now they're going to be in single releases. So I certainly hope that there's some clarity from Hasbro fairly soon on this one, in what their plan is. I can understand an SDCC set of Jason, for example, with the gold Zeo Ranger. What I can't quite understand though is having an exclusive Jason Head within that there, when Jason was predominantly the Gold Ranger for that season after Trey of Triforia had handed over the powers. It would have made more sense maybe to have Trey of Triforia maybe in that 2-pack and then release down a single Trey of Triforia, because there were 3 of them, so you can kind of look around that and say, yeah, well, you could add 2 additional Treys to your list. That would be the way I would look at it. Instead, I think John Warden is going to come into this situation, and I think that he's seeing some of the suggestions from, I think, Sarah the writer were absolutely fantastic whilst on the panel, and I think a lot of people were in the chat actually really gravitated towards her. She was really big on the likes of the Ninjetti suits, the Ninjetti suits, and also then the movie suits from the original Power Rangers. So she would be definitely someone I would listen to, because she was also very keen on Zen Aku and Lunar Wolf. That would be a great idea for a 2-pack in my opinion, would be Zen Aku and the Lunar Wolf Ranger. Very easy to do. I'm a big fan of that character. So I hope to see some more clarity from Hasbro in the future on this one. You know, wiping the eye of fans insofar as putting a 2-pack out there of Lost Galaxy Red and Psycho Red, then you put Psycho Red into a 5-pack, and now you're releasing Lost Galaxy Red singularly. It's a bit insulting towards fans, and it starts to make me wonder then if we should be more picky about what I purchase, particularly in this line, as it seems to be just getting a standard release later on down the line. What do you guys think? Do you think the same way? I know that we've had Rita and Zed, and I'm very, very sure that we will get a single release of Rita later on down the line, and I would imagine that we are going to get a single release of the Fighting Spirits Tommy Oliver later on down the line, because they will want to keep that mould and particularly a Green Ranger in some sort of circulation. We've already seen that they're putting out Target exclusive boxes, so they are going to revisit some of these older characters I think that have already come out. Personally, I would like to see them focus on the head sculpts, particularly on the Ranger helmets, because some of them are way off, and I would like to see them focus on the human head sculpts, because some of them are way off. Even Walter Emmanuel Jones was saying he'd come into the studio and let them scan his head because he didn't like how that looked. So hopefully we can get a little bit more quality in this line. I think it was something that people talked about really at the Hasbro panel, which I was delighted to see. But I would like to see what the plan is ultimately for this. What is going to be the future with 2-packs going forward? Are you going to feel like that your eye has been wiped a little bit? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Are you happy with this wave? This wave seems to be a very interesting one. Obviously one out of this wave seems to have disappointed me, but if it's given exclusives for the 2-pack, I don't really mind too much. And if it gives a chance for somebody else who missed out on that 2-pack maybe to get a single release, that would be great as well too, because that 2-pack actually, now that I'm remembering of it, it was a little bit more difficult to get. However, there were retailers around the world that did have that one. I think that was a fan channel exclusive if I don't mistake that one. So what do you guys think about this wave? Are you happy to see these characters filling up your teams now, because the teams are starting to get more and more complete? Which teams would you like to see next? I know myself, I would love to see Wild Force next. I would love to see more Time Force as well too. They are 2 of my favourite seasons, and I would love to see way more of them. Would you like to see the Rangers from the movie in their movie suits? Would you like to see the Ninjetti suits as well too appearing within this line? Or is there some specific Ranger that you would love to see appearing in this line? Or indeed now a monster? Let me know in the comments. Drop a like on the video. Make sure you share the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I love hearing what the fans have to say, and I love engaging with the fans as well too, because the more we speak and the more we talk about what we would like to see, Hasbro will 100% listen. I'm going to leave the video there. Good luck.